shot o'clock, we bout to go up. White turnips on pull up. I see you mad, you gotta drink up.
Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back to another episode of Take a Shot Podcast. It's your boy Dubb, aka Podcast Poppin'.
And y'all already know who it is, Mr. M-A-R-V. But who is this man next to me? You feel me?
What's up with everybody? It's your boy B. I'm tapped in with the You Feels Me with the Take a Shot Podcast. This is my first one.
Big dog episode. Big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's good, man? You straight?
Yeah, everything good, man.
Everything solid, man. Shout out to Tequila Mandala.
The only tequila that we drink.
Better believe it.
The best thing in the world. If you ain't had none, you might as well go get some.
Hey, Marv, I think we got some new
I've
joints.
been telling everybody, look it. I said it's gonna come soon. And for everybody that's tuning in, it's gonna come out tomorrow. But guess what? If you go on the website right now,
You got the new things. Hell yeah. That shit fire. Bro.
It's available.
New You Feels Me shit is
I'm telling
out,
you,
bro.
Once it's out, it's out.
Yeah. Better believe that. So what's poppin', man? What's going down in the town? You solid? Everybody a good week?
Shit, I had a good week, but
Good week?
shit. I know y'all usually started off, what made you mad?
Yeah. What made go ahead.
Somebody been tuning in.
Yeah, tune in.
Somebody
Yeah.
tuned in.
I tune in.
Well, shit, set it off then, bro. Set it off.
What made you mad this week?
Alright, I gotta say this shit.
Okay.
What made me mad this week was having to get that second shot for the vaccination.
Why?
Because the first time I went, it felt like I sold my soul.
Damn.
Okay.
And the second time I went, I don't like how I was more cool with that shit. Like,
I see what you're saying.
Like, it was like, the first one was cool, but the second one, I was more cool with it. But when I got the first one, I was more of like, it'd be more mental than anything. You'd be like, why my heart beating so fast?
Yeah.
Why my back hurting?
Yeah.
That shit cool though. But
I ain't gonna lie. That second one took me out.
yeah.
When I got the second one, I was sore as a motherfucker.
That's why I've been taking that shit easy, man.
Yeah.
So that shit had you fatigued, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna go right after that because what made me mad this week is I was forced to take my shot yesterday, and I feel that motherfucker like a motherfucker, and it was crazy because the doctor that was there, you know, the nurse or whatever the fuck she was, she's sitting here and I'm already telling her like my shit, like I don't want to fuck with it, like I had COVID, I had that shit bad, this. She's like, well, honestly, you probably shouldn't have to take it because you already have the antibodies, and the antibodies that you have are stronger than what we're going to put in you in the first place. If I was you, I would actually think about it. I said, well, unfortunately, the way my job is set up, I'm going to have to take it regardless. And she was just sitting there like, I'm not going to lie, I probably wouldn't take it. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. Then she started telling me, she was like, because when I took the shot, because she said that she had COVID before, she had to go back. So when she took the shot, she was like, oh my God, I got real sick from the first one. She said the second one didn't even hit her.
It was the first
Bro, tell me why I already couldn't breathe already before she even pulled the needle out. I said, hold on. I was like this, I'm like this. She like, are you gonna take the shot? You shouldn't take it, but like she's still telling me this shit, and I'm already didn't even want to go in the first place. And I'm like, well, my life is gonna be easier. Work is gonna stop getting on my nerves. I could go to this venue. I could do this. She's like, well, if that's what you want to do, you know, everywhere that you go now, starting November 8th,
November something,
November whatever day it is, you have to be vaccinated anyway. So I'm like, you know what?
Might as well.
Let's go. She said, you sure?
Fuck it.
I say, yeah.
It's the way of the world, man.
And then next thing I know, I'm turning around and this. I said, so what's up? I said, so you gonna shoot me? What's going on? She's like, oh, we done already. I said,
Got you.
Already got me. I'm sitting here on my phone looking this way, talking to my, doing all kind of shit. I'm not even paying attention to it. But this next day though, well actually a couple of hours later,
that arm soreness. Bro,
that arm, dog, I had a dead arm today. I was walking around like this, like, you know, I was trying to go to sleep, and that shit made me tired as fuck, bro.
Definitely what it do.
Like I slept all day, like yesterday afterwards.
Yeah, it take you out.
I fell asleep. I was trying to watch that new
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Dave Chappelle shit?
Oh, you talking about Dave Chappelle? I thought you was about to... Yeah, I thought you was about to talk about that other shit. Go ahead.
No, I was trying to watch the Dave Chappelle shit because I was like, you know what?
That shit's
That's good. You know what? That shit was great.
That shit's great.
But I kept on falling asleep because I was just out of it. I woke up at 4 o'clock in this morning and I put it back on.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I was like, oh, this shit's good.
Yeah, that's when you know something ain't right when you up at 4 in the morning.
For no reason. That's real, but shit. After y'all shit, ain't nothing really made me mad compared to the shit y'all been through this week. Shit, I can't even say, but what made me mad? Damn. It's actually been a decent week. This week. This is the first time I ain't had one.
Yeah.
Nothing at all?
Nothing made me mad this week, bro.
Nothing at all?
Nothing made me mad this week, bro. I'm chilling.
Shit, I need one of them weeks.
Right, exactly. Hey, but look, check this out, Marv. It's on you this week.
Oh, wait, another thing that pissed me off. Somebody, look, I just got my shot, right? So, you know, like you said, your arm is tender, just like this. Tell me why everybody want to touch your arm when they not supposed to.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I could go a whole month without nobody ever touching my arm. But today, it seems like everybody want to just be like, oh, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Everybody touch it.
I purposely didn't even put it on Instagram or nothing to let nobody know I had a shot because I don't want nobody doing no fuck shit.
Yeah.
And they already started doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool.
But yeah, man. It's on you, my boy.
So me? Okay, so this is a special part. You know, everybody go ahead and fill up your cups because Marv is doing the Would You Rather. So with everybody saying that they fucked up, you know what I'm saying? They that shot fucked them up. Would you rather take that booster shot and get even more fucked up than you have
the first
in the
time?
past?
Damn.
I'm talking about like if you say you was sick or you're sick as well, you ain't sick yet.
Yeah.
But tomorrow you might be feeling like shit. So imagine you take this booster shot, you feel fucked up.
Yeah.
Or would you rather just go ahead and take a sip out of your drink?
I'd rather just take a sip.
Okay,
I'll take a sip out of the drink,
take a sip
bro.
out of that thing, man.
Oh man, yeah, I think
Like
that was
Barnes and
unanimous.
Noble.
That shit tastes good.
Yeah, it's fire, right?
Yeah, that shit tastes good.
Yeah, man. Well, look, check this out, man. We're gonna get straight to it.
Let's go
Pause.
straight to let's do it.
Check this out. So look, this week, right? This past weekend, you know, they had the Millennium Tour or whatever, right?
Okay.
You know, and B2K was on stage, and Fizz and Omarion was on stage together, right?
Yep.
So Fizz decides that he want to apologize in front of the whole world to Omarion with the bullshit he did with his baby mama April and all that type of shit, right? So, as a man, we all men in here, right?
Yep.
Do you accept his apology and just move on? Or fuck this nigga? Because they out here getting money together right now on tour. Is the money more important than your...
The money is more important to me.
Right,
Yeah,
for sure.
But at the same time, I mean, the apology is cool, but at the same time, it's like sometimes that shit gonna take a little time to get over with.
Hell of time.
It had been a year now, so they should be good. But
nah, fuck that. That nigga on stage talking about some, oh yeah, we brothers, and no we not, nigga.
You know why he did that? Because that nigga want that money.
Nigga, we are not brothers. Nigga, because my brother wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
My brother wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Top. Yeah.
And
Especially if a nigga got a family and all that too.
And they got 2 kids by him, bro.
That's the biggie part. If it was just
you ain't my motherfucking brother. You got me fucked up. How you gonna do that shit and then get on stage and say, oh yeah, I did some snake shit to my brother? Nah, homie.
That nigga want that money. And then another thing, that shit happen too when it don't work out. See, Omarion fell back.
See?
He didn't say shit about it.
Yep.
And then he let that shit play itself out.
Yep.
And that shit played itself out. And the next thing you know, that nigga apologizing.
That nigga looked like a champion. That nigga Omarion looked like a champ, bro. He played that shit. I don't think I ever seen a situation where a nigga played a situation that cool.
Yeah. He played.
You know what I'm saying? Most niggas would have flipped out, try to fight the nigga, do some basher online or something, whatever.
He didn't do none of that
That
shit.
nigga didn't do nothing, bro.
He was just like he probably said his own little shit though that we don't know about.
Of course, but I'm saying
He didn't let it get out to the media. Though.
Yeah, exactly. How you feel about that, Marv?
I feel like I would have just like I would have accepted it, but I wouldn't accepted it if it makes any sense. I would accepted it for.
I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget.
Yeah, but I ain't I ain't never gonna fuck with you.
Never.
I do that shit like all the time. I'll forgive you, but I won't fuck with you.
Yeah,
you never fuck with
you know how to fuck with a person after that happens.
Yeah.
Like, it's and you know what's crazy? It actually seemed like she got off scot-free, low key. That's what it seemed like. That's what it looked like.
It always happened like that though.
It looked like she got off scot-free. She taking pictures in her bikini, diving in swimming pools. Like, but look though, this and she's still kind of antagonizing the situation because the same day that they put that post up, she said some shit like, "Oh, I'm so unbothered." Some shit like she said some shit like that. It's like, come on, we all know what you mean.
She's bothered.
Like, come on, man. You be like don't antagonize the situation. Like the nigga already done been through hella shit dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what he did, you don't do that shit with his partner. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But that shit was all planned. That shit was all planned out.
Man, that shit is weak.
Weak as fuck.
Yeah. Hella wrong.
Somebody said with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
You know she
messing with Dre too?
What?
Yeah. She was messing with Dr. Dre just recently.
She had Thought Daniel.
Yeah.
Thought Daniel out
Hell
there.
Yeah, she is, bro. But look, man, let's get into this topics, man. Let's get into these topics this week, man. So, being that it's 3 big dogs here.
3 men.
You know what I'm saying? We want to talk about a few things.
3 men with beards.
That deal with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So look, a lot of men struggle with having a sense of identity. What are some of the reasons for that? What can you say?
Want me to go
Yeah,
first?
go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you got something, go ahead. Talk about it.
I think a lot of that happens because a lot of niggas don't have self-confidence. A lot of niggas have thing confidence, if I can say that in a better way. Like, if you gotta buy a new car all the time, or you gotta buy motherfucking 10 chains, and you gotta flash all your money all the time, that means you don't have self-confidence.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that shit,
who are you without it?
Exactly. So I think that's where that comes from.
Definitely. I feel the same way. A lot of people, they ain't got no mouthpiece, honestly.
Yeah. No idea.
They had to sit there. They got to floss everything to make somebody attracted to them or want to kick it with them or make them look cool.
You shouldn't have to do all of that.
That don't do nothing for me.
And you know what? To get a bit deeper than that, pause.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times, a lot of these dudes don't even know what a real man even look like because they ain't had no
They
dad.
never seen it.
That part too.
They ain't never seen what a real man look like. You know what I'm saying? So they on the streets just trying to get it how they live. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that the chains and the cars and the watches, whatever, is a representation of what a man look like.
Yeah.
But that's not what a man look like
At all.
They watch too many music videos. The music videos, everybody want to be Lil Baby, and the baby. They see, I'm saying they see these gold chains. Everybody want a gold chain. Everybody want to protect. Everybody want to. They want to flash.
Yeah.
And then they learn, like, especially once they get it, then they realize that little shit like that can get taken from you. But like you say, if you got that, if you know your identity, you know what the way you do, they can't never.
Who are you at your core?
Yeah, you don't need.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's big, bro.
It's a lot of that going on though, and it been happening. Shit, social media kind of makes it a lot worse though too, because you got people looking at people and they think that they're living a certain lifestyle, and they honestly not.
100%.
Right?
A lot of people in debt.
Yeah, that part.
A lot of these chains is fake as fuck.
Fake as fuck.
A lot of these rings.
We've seen that recently.
Oh yeah.
We've seen that recently.
Fake chains, niggas be renting cars or driving their homeboy car, or all type of shit. Like one thing about me is I never want to act like I got something and I don't have it.
Right.
If you got a nice car, I'm not about to be that nigga that be like, hey man, let me drive your car, let me stuff for the weekend.
That's weed.
I ain't never been that type of nigga. Like, I'm gonna drive the car that I have.
Right.
Who gonna fuck with me? You gonna fuck with me because I got my car.
Because who I am.
Not because I'm about to drive your car, but my bad. But a lot of niggas is like that though. It's the material thing.
Right. I agree with
And you can only keep up a front for so long.
Yeah.
Who you are is gonna come out at some point, bro.
For real though.
You know what I'm saying? And then what you gonna do then? You know what I'm saying? Once that PPP run out, once that EDD run out, you know what I'm saying? Once a nigga rob you for them chains,
it's all over.
then what?
Bro, I'm not gonna put the homie on blast. But I'm gonna put the homie on blast. Please do not hate me. But nobody's gonna know who he is anyway.
Okay.
Well, I had a homie, bro, and I say live the life.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Airbnb weekly. I'm talking about rentals weekly.
Yeah.
This nigga's probably like gold in rental car.
and they got a free rental at this point,
Bro. And then if you look right, like I said, if you buy your Dior, you buy your Gucci and this, you can put some fake stuff up in there. So you throw some fake stuff in there, a couple fake chains, and you own.
Yeah, it look,
and,
all
you know what I'm saying? You buy a bottle or two in the club, or some people they be like this. All the homies, let's go out. Let's go. We 20 thick. Right. But, hey, I'm gonna still need y'all 400. Right. But I'm gonna sign out for it. I'm gonna look like the boss because I'm about to be sitting here. I'm the man. Yeah. I put in my 300. I got my 3-4 chains on. Right. I got my Gucci. She don't know if it's real or not. Yeah. I'm pulling out in a Rari. Yeah. Airbnb. Hey, y'all wanna come through? I got the Airbnb right here.
Mm-hmm. It's a facade for that night.
Up, bro?
It look good. It look good that night
until your ass wake up.
Yeah.
Bro. That shit hit you in the morning. Shit.
That's real.
But like I said, but hey, if you got a good check, if you got an ED or a PPP, it ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah. And them about ran out now.
Oh yeah.
It's getting to the end of that now.
If you got this money and you didn't take advantage of it,
invest it. Yeah. Try to put a down payment on the crib.
It's all on you.
Or something. If you just went out and bought a watch, a Cuban link. In a car, you know what I'm saying? You asked out.
I'm pretty sure it's repo now.
But you asked out. For sure.
I felt so bad. I was like, damn, bro. Them checks, people was getting them checks. I was like, damn, and I got
50 rags, 75, hundo.
Niggas wasn't getting no chump change.
Hell no.
Getting bands back.
Bands.
Yes.
And I'm like, bro, you got bands like this. Like I said, you don't start you a business. Motherfucking get you a motherfucking truck and become a truck driver and turn that into something, fix all your debt and all that shit.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Get you a car?
That's what niggas should have did. Most niggas didn't do that. Clean your credit up.
Clean your shit up, bro. Like
that's what you should have did.
You gotta be smart. Like if you got bands and you wasn't smart with it, bro, that's ridiculous. Like you deserve everything that you get. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, a lot of niggas wasn't smart. That credit score 450.
Oh God.
Car they got repo, all that shit. So. You gotta be smart with it.
That's crazy.
And somebody said, guess who's going to jail tonight? That jail, bro. Hey, if it was worth it. But like I said, it was cool though. It was cool to see like people out though, like with the ED and PPP, like people actually was out. Yeah. Some people actually start having swag because some people used to dress nasty as a motherfucker.
Right.
Like I was like, ugh. And then the niggas was telling me like, hey Marv, let's go to the Dior store. I gotta get Dior. I'm like.
All of a sudden,
the
lines was long in these stores.
Dior was sold out.
What's the worst thing if you can be a nigga and you sit out here and you buy all these type of clothes, Gucci, and you got that all that on, and you still can't get no hoe?
Oh man.
You might well just get the you feels me. You might well just get the ATR, and then you might just be comfortable.
And use your mouthpiece.
Man, niggas be spending all these bands and they can't even like that shit. But just like I said, it's about self confidence. It's not about the material thing. So that's what niggas got to focus on. So.
Yeah. Because I feel like this. Like I feel like I put your feels me on. I feel like it's Gucci. I'm not even gonna lie.
It should.
I thought this motherfucker.
It is.
I feel like this motherfucker. $109.99.
Listen. Gucci ain't nothing but cotton.
It ain't.
And guess what your feels me is?
Cotton. The best, the finest quality in the world. You feel me? Hey, matter of fact, since we got into it, let's get into it one time because. People don't even know. Like I got the ATR on. People don't even know what ATR is since he rung it up. So this is the man, the CEO, my dog, Mr. ATR.
Addicted to results.
Addicted to results. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like I haven't even been posting it like I should. But once I told him, he's like, bro, I got the ATR, bro. You ain't fucking with me. He got mad at me. He's like, he's like, man, you ain't gonna wear my shit because you got your own shit. And I told him like I support everybody that I can.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, when I do the ATR, I said I want to do it and have a reason behind it. Yeah. I'm not just putting this shit on just because I'm cool. Like, and I actually work out now.
Yeah, I got you.
So I got a little shit that I've been doing my mouse, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I said today, even with my shot, like I didn't feel like doing shit, but I see my hoodie. And I'm like, bro, like I got it. Like I want some results. I'm addicted to it. Yeah. So I went my 3 miles a day or whatever, and you know, knock that shit out. And that shit hurt like a motherfucker, like I said, because that shit hurt. But tell the folks what that shit is about. What is the ATR about?
Okay, like ATR, it started with working out, but ATR is just not about working out. It started with me doing the workouts.
Right.
But everybody grind is different. Don't know, like, we all have our own lifestyle. Everybody got kids, jobs. Everybody got their own path. So not everybody have, 5-6 days to be in the gym.
For sure.
But at the same time, what you do, what you get your results in, is different from what he does.
Right,
So
for sure.
what we do is basically what it's about is what we put our grind into. That's what the results we get out of. So you might be going to school. You might be, you got your clothes popping when you get the results in, and then when you get the results, it make you want to keep doing that shit.
That's real.
So
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Look, I'm new to it. I thought this was working out. I said, fuck, let me put this motherfucker on.
Right.
I was like, okay, let me feel good about it. But
Yeah,
It starts from the working out, but it's it's more than the working out.
It's a mindset.
Everybody,
I like it. I like it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope right there, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Everybody, hey, look, you got a site? You got a site up?
The site is being revamped.
How can they get a hoodie, a t-shirt? How can the people get that?
I say just
Look.
DM you.
Yeah, you can DM me now. The site has to be revamped. It's a long story with that, but I have to revamp some shit. I have to switch some things around. So, but if you want the hoodie, if you want the shirt, just look at the email at the bottom of the social media. So that's how I'm gonna do that for right now.
Okay, so tell them what's your social media, just in case they don't know.
The social media is ATR_results.
Put it
310.
Type it in there. He gonna type it in there.
We're gonna put it on the
again.
screen for y'all.
ATR what is it?
ATR
Underscore
results 310.
310. All right.
Put that in.
Definitely, like I said, look, nice quality. You feel me? It's hoodie season, and like I said, I support my people as much as possible.
Hey, you see, I do the same thing too.
Hey,
You see that?
Hey, look,
I've been fucking with you for a minute.
Listen,
so you can't,
support your people, man. If they got something going and there's some good shit and it's positive, man, support your people, bro.
Yeah, you got
support
to,
your people, man.
Like I said, like on my birthday, me and him, like, yeah, my birthday, right?
Yeah.
Me and you, we had to talk, and I was like, boom, man. He told me like everything he was trying to do. Say, man, Marv, but I said, look, bro, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
And when I get one, like, I'm gonna wear it, and I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind anybody out there. You got some shit, like, I don't mind supporting, because support is real. Like I said, we don't do that shit for each other.
Yeah.
We don't. And I said the best way to do that shit right now is to actually have you on the show and actually talk your shit about your shit. You see what I'm saying?
Real shit.
That's the best way I could do it. I could sit there and post your shit all day. Only thing people gonna do is look at it.
Yeah. Until they
And look at it and say, okay, damn. Unless everybody wears it. Oh, damn, everybody got the ATR on. Oh, damn, now I want it.
And that's what it takes. That's what it takes. Once they see everybody else with it on, they feel like they're not a part of it. So they want to tap in.
That's one thing what I don't like. And that's one of the reasons why on my social media I turned the likes off in the views, because I only want you to like my shit because you like it.
Yeah.
I don't want a person to like it because you like it and you like it.
That's real.
If you not gonna like it, I'm fine with that. But I don't want the fake support.
Exactly.
I want the real shit. So that's why I took the likes and views off. So like, you either gonna like it or you don't like it.
Yeah, that's real. That's real shit.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that same ass shit. Everybody like, oh, Marv, or you got people that, like I said, they want to support you because you're a good person. Or niggas fuck with you and they know what the fuck you going through and all that shit. I like that. That's cool. But at the same time, like I said, I could sell you a motherfucking penny.
Yeah.
I'll sell you this penny that I touch, and I'll sell it to you for $20.
Yeah.
No, I want you to get my shit because you like my shit. You fuck with my shit. I'm not sitting here putting all this fucking...
Because it's good.
Exactly. Yeah, like, it's different when people really like it versus when they doing it just because everybody else is doing it. Like, a person will not like it and buy it and never wear it.
Yeah.
I'd rather me give it to somebody that's going to wear it.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
yeah,
so that's... Yeah.
So look, check this out. We're gonna get into a couple more before we get to what we really want to talk about.
Okay, let's go.
We're gonna get just a smidget toxic. Just a smidget.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
I like toxic.
Why is it so difficult for men to express themselves or show their feelings to women?
Because they don't want to be judged.
Okay.
Yeah, if you sit here and you telling the girl how you feel, some bad things can't happen. One, you could be feeling like they could say, "Oh, you soft." Sometimes they like the opposite. They don't like when you sit there and you tell them your feelings. They like, "Oh, this dude on me."
Yeah.
Like you too thirsty. So you don't want to. You never, as a dude, want to look thirsty as fuck.
Yeah, you don't.
And the sad part is, you'll never know that you look thirsty as fuck because if she fucking with you like that, then she gonna like it. Yeah. But if she like not really fucking with you like that, it's like, ugh, like, why you on me like that?
I feel like when is it like, and this is difficult for us men. When is it time to show our feelings? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of men battle with that because it's like, okay, I'm already kind of reserved. I don't be just expressing myself like that. I ain't no emotional nigga just telling all my feelings and shit. So when is the proper time to express yourself to your woman or a female that you're dealing with? You know what I'm saying? Without feeling like she gonna take what I say and use it against me at some point.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
You never know.
You never know.
It's that part right there.
or
that part.
You know,
taking it and using it against you. That's the part why niggas don't like to open up. Well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna speak for
Go
myself.
ahead. Do it.
You ain't by yourself.
Because it's like when you open up. I'm not gonna speak for all women, but I'm gonna just say like when you open up. And they gonna listen to everything you fucking say. But then, soon as that heated argument come one day, that shit is gonna come out. And when it come out, you gonna be like, "What the fuck? Like, I just talked to you about that, and that was on some serious. That was on the serious note, and now you bring it up because we done got into a heated argument. Like, I'm never opening up again.
Exactly.
So that shit.
You talking shit to me? You talking shit to me? And you used to pee in the bed till you was 12.
No.
Like, goddamn.
All that know bullshit. Like, I guess per Shane 33, she must give you butterflies too. You butterfly having ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying. All that shit gonna start coming up.
That's real.
You like what?
Yeah, that's real.
With your soft ass, what?
It's like, god damn. Yeah, that's real.
That's the problem, bro.
That's real shit though.
That's why niggas not open up. Or like I said, sometimes we open up, that shit kill it.
Yeah.
If you could just left it how it was, hit them up every now and then. Tell them that you appreciate them on Valentine's Day. That's when you do it.
Yeah, but shit, just Valentine's Day ain't gonna cut that.
That's about to say, ain't enough.
Yeah, because everybody doing that shit on Valentine's Day. You gotta separate that shit. Like, you gotta do something in February and then you gotta randomly do something in April.
Right.
Like, what I'm learning is like you gotta be unpredictable. Like, once you become predictable, you become boring. So you gotta switch that shit up.
Yeah, man, his word. I like that.
That is true. They do be being petty. Whenever girls want to be petty, they do that type of shit.
For sure.
Yeah, they gonna bring it up for sure. But I ain't gonna lie, cause I'll bring it up too. I'll bring it up too.
Especially when you lose an argument. Like, man, you pull this ace out my back pocket.
So, yeah, that's real. I mean, then it go both ways, but I just think it's all about who can you trust to open up to.
Yeah.
So.
You can't open up to everybody.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of men be wanting to.
Yeah.
They want to get all that shit out. Yeah. But a lot of dudes ain't found that person to they feel that comfortable with, and they gonna keep their secrets versus, you know what I'm saying? Tell somebody or use it against them later. But shout out to all the men that's out there expressing themselves, man.
Yeah. Be careful with that shit.
Be careful.
Don't just be like, hey, you know I used to. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Shit. You gotta good time. Shit.
The way you make me feel.
So look, check this out. Let's kind of piggyback off of that. What's the biggest misconception women have about men?
The biggest misconception about men.
That women say a lot all the time about men that's possibly wrong.
That we don't listen.
Okay, that's a good one.
They think we don't listen. Even though we might be doing something else. We listening.
Nigga been watching the game and she talking, I hear you.
Yeah.
You just don't do this. You don't do this. See, you ain't even paying attention to what I say. I like this. I know what you want.
Yeah. You gonna get that.
I know what you want.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm gonna give you what you want.
I heard you.
But I heard you.
I heard you.
What did I say? I'm gonna tell you exactly what you said. Then why you ain't doing it? Because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm listening.
Yeah.
Or maybe what you want or what you need or whatever is going to happen. But you telling me that this is what you want right now, you ain't getting it right now. You'll get it when I give it to you. That's the difference. They like, oh, you just don't listen. Men don't listen. Men don't pay attention. Or sometimes, another one, some men are cheap because they, like you said, they not flossing this or they not just giving you this.
Yeah.
You have to have a reason for me to give you these things.
The homie just frugal.
Yeah. I like like that word.
You know what I'm saying?
Frugal.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't cheap, he just frugal. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure all the bills are paid, all that, take you out every now and again, but he ain't just gonna have it all out on Front Street.
Yeah.
I feel like a good one, another misconception is a lot of women think that men don't care or don't have feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is misrepresented a lot. A lot of times it's like, shit, we caring about shit too. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just feel like they kind of, I don't want to say all women, but some women just take it to a point to where it's like, all right, he don't give a fuck about that. It's like, no, we do.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not cussing you out or like blowing your phone up or certain shit, it's like, I actually care about that.
Yeah, everybody
you know what I'm
just it's all everybody different.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody just do stuff a little different. So that's a good ass question. I'm up here just trying to
think. Go ahead, keep on. Well, like, fuck, you know.
Nah, I'm over here trying
We care, ladies. We care.
Another misconception, you know, girls be thinking like, you know what? A guy gotta last 35 minutes in the cooch.
Uh-oh.
But some of them guys that's lasting 35 minutes is popping a pilly. I'm sorry to tell y'all that.
No, you ain't even got a pop.
Look, I know some of the things. Look, I got some. Listen, I don't worry about that. But hey, some guys are sitting there popping the pillies, bro.
Yeah. No,
they ain't telling you they popping the pillies for sure.
That rhino.
That rhyme. Why you had the blues
They
day?
just popping that gas station.
They popping that thing and they going in that thing.
Yeah.
And y'all thinking like, oh, this is just regular. Like, oh yeah, you getting this all the time. Then you get mad when the next time it's 12 minutes or 6 minutes. What happened to all the position switching and all that stuff?
Sometimes that shit a boxing round. 3.
That's all you need. Sometimes if you can knock her out in a 3-minute round.
Fuck that. If she ain't nothing in 3 minutes, then I'm not nothing in 3 minutes.
There you go.
Fuck that.
Hey, it's all on mind control.
It's mind control for sure. It's all mental.
Think
it's
about something else.
Yeah.
While you in the thing. And please, guys, the problem is you be trying to let your feelings out in the thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you like that thing. You like, oh, I'm finally, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck your mind up. Look, fuck her, bro. Literally. Fuck her. Damn. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
Let it out. Let it out.
Let it out.
Oh, man. Give me a message. That's fucking crazy, bro. But look, man, check this out. It's the month of October.
Okay.
It is Cancer Awareness Month. You know, so this is something that everybody has dealt with, whether it's a family member, someone close to you, mama, daddy, grandparents, co-worker, friends, whoever. Like even if it's yourself, everybody knows somebody that has had cancer. You know what I'm saying? And this is a big deal for us. And Marv, I kind of want you to go ahead and introduce the homie a little bit once again.
So this, like I said, guys, look at Mr. ATR, Mr. Man himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, on my birthday, we sat down, we had a talk. Like the talk was like so fucking crazy because he told me like. Basically, back in the days, me and him went to school together.
Right.
This is my dog. I remember playing football. We was playing football.
Yeah.
And we had the same lockers. I'm sitting here, man. This fool's like, we having fun. This is like actually like my first year playing football. Yeah. So Sam's he over here like, boom, okay, he about to sit here. His brother is playing. His brother good and shit. So we all cool. And then all of a sudden, Sam started coming to practice. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like, what's going on? Then the coaches told us that he was sick.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, bro, like, I watched him kind of go through the stuff, but I didn't know exactly what he was going through.
Right.
So then, like I said, we sit here and we chilling on my birthday and we sit here talking. He's just telling me about cancer, bro. And the shit that you got to go through that people don't even understand.
Right.
And how what helped him actually get through it. Okay. So go ahead and tell our people, like, what helped you and how that shit go, bro.
Yeah, take your time.
Be real.
Take your time.
I gotta tell a little story a little bit. I'm
gonna take your time, bro.
Trying to chop it up.
You got it.
Let's do it.
All right, just like Marv said, up in high school, you know, we was playing football and it all started, like, the crazy thing about football is, before I get into the story is, my 10th grade year, I wasn't even going to play football. That's what a lot of people don't even know. I played my freshman year, but 10th grade year, I was kind of iffy on it. But that's one of the reasons why I'm so cool with Coach Mark to this day. And it's for the simple reason that I wasn't even about to play football. If I didn't play football, I would have never known that I had a tumor in my arm and cancer in my lungs. But Coach Mark was that guy that kept saying, "Your big ass need to be on the field. You not trying to play football." Like every time he seen me, he'd be like, "Your big ass need to be on the field." So, you know, time went by. We start camp. We go through camp, blah, blah, blah. My arm gets hit. It's a small lump. You know, when you playing football, you're going to get beat up all the damn time. Yeah. So, you know, you try to suck it up, and a few weeks later, my arm gets stepped on. Arm probably blow up twice the size it is now. My arm got so damn big that I couldn't even bring it up. It'll stop about right here. But back in the day, you know, 2003, 2004, like, when you see your homeboys getting hyped in the locker room, and that's when that Lil Jon shit came out. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey, you don't give a So when that shit come out, man, when you see your homeboys getting hyped and shit, you be like, man, I'm about to play on this shit.
Fuck this on, man.
I'm like, man, I'm seeing the homeboys get hyped and shit. I just sat out for like 2 weeks, keep going back and forth to the hospital. They like put heat on it, put ice on it.
Yeah.
You know, they're not taking it serious. So that's another
thing. They don't know what it is.
Yeah, they don't know what it is. So they're not taking it serious. So my arm get hit on the last game I played. And I remember I went to my grandparents' house, and it was a feeling of, it felt like it was blood being pumped in my arm, and my arm was getting bigger.
Oh, you can feel it. You can feel the pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like a horrible pain. So they took me to the hospital again, with the Bellflower Hospital. I'm in emergency, and they're like, he's gonna have to go to emergency surgery. I go through the first surgery. They cut my arm open because they're like, it's so much blood in his arm, we're gonna have to release some pressure. So they cut my arm open, and my arm kept bleeding. So when I get out of surgery, I wake up, my arm looked like cherry pie. Like when they take the little dressing off, I'm looking at my arm like, damn, like y'all really tore me up. Like I'm looking at the inside of my arm. Yeah. So they like, oh, you can't eat anything. You might have to go right back to surgery because you're losing so much blood, and we don't know why you're bleeding. We don't know why you're bleeding.
Right.
When you guys, for anybody that's going through health issues, make sure that your parents or your husband, wife, whatever person, get an MRI and CAT scan. I don't care what they say. Yeah. If they're like, oh, it's not that serious. No, get that shit checked. Because what happened with me was they kept pushing it to the side like, oh, it's just a hematoma. Put heat on it, put ice on it, he'll be fine. So when I'm bleeding out, they're giving me blood transfusions. I went through about 3-4 surgeries at Bellflower Hospital, and they're still not getting why I'm bleeding out. So finally, they take it serious. They send me to Sunset Hospital. As soon as I get to Sunset, they give me an MRI. And when they give, so as soon as I get the MRI, that's when they find out. They're like, oh, you got a tumor in your arm, and you have little pieces of cancer in your lung. So that was the day when I got the wake-up call. I'm like, damn, man, I'm 14, about to be 15 years old. You know, the first thing when you hear cancer, you think like, damn, I'm about to die. Yeah, you feel like that's the first that's the first thing that you think. Yeah. And the second thing that I thought, not to be petty and shit, but the second thing I thought was like, damn, I'm about to die a virgin. Hey, you gonna do puberty? Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't go out. I can't go out like this. Yeah, like I ain't had no sex. I ain't had nothing. Like I'm thinking like, man, if I get up out of this situation, I was like, man, I need to just wild out up out here. Yeah. Fast forward, shout out to Miss Graham. She passed in 2019. That was one of the ladies who she was like a grandmother to me. She passed in 2019. She put me up on the health supplements because when I found out that I had cancer, it was either chop my arm off or me start chemotherapy. But I'm glad that I didn't get my arm chopped off, because even though they would have chopped it off with the tumor in my arm, I still had cancer in my lungs. Yeah. So either way it go, I'm gonna be armless still with cancer in my lungs. The purpose, yeah. So my parents is like, you know, we're gonna put them on the chemotherapy. Miss Graham was the person who, this was years ago, but the supplements that I took years ago, I still take on a daily basis. It's not necessarily for cancer. That's what a lot of people are not getting. It's for your to keep your
immune system.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep that strong.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't know when you're on chemotherapy, it just don't take the good cells out.
It take everything.
I mean, it just don't take the bad cells out. I'm sorry. It take the good cells and the bad cells out. So that's why when a lot of people, when they're going through cancer, they end up dying from a random cold because their immune system is down and they can't fight off that regular cold.
Right.
So some of the same supplements that I took years ago, I still take to this day. I end up beating the cancer. And before Miss Graham passed, like she used to always tell me, like,
God bless her.
Yeah,
God bless her.
That like people say angels on earth, and I honestly think she was one of them.
Absolutely.
And before she passed, like even when I beat the cancer and everything, she used to always tell me, like,
wait. Say it again. You did what?
You did what?
Beat the cancer.
Woo! That's it.
Yeah,
Beat the cancer.
Yeah, it is. But before she passed, even after I beat the cancer, you know, I'm 32 now, but she passed in 2019. For years, she just kept on saying, she said, Brandon, you're going to do something where you're going to talk to a lot of people and you're going to help a lot of people. But when she told me that, the first thing that I used to think, like, man, you trying to turn me into a pastor. I'm like, pastor ain't me. But at the end of the day, what I realize is, though, too, you can't run from God's calling. If God sends you to do something, you better do it, or he going to find a way to make you do it.
Oh, for sure. So, you don't want to get forced to do it.
Yeah, so what I realized, you know, years later, and what I'm doing now is, I have the little clothes popping, but the clothes is just extra. But the clothes is now more important than the message that I'm trying to push. Right. Like I'm trying to help people that's on chemotherapy and people that have cancer. So when you get that diagnosis, you won't think that it's the end of the world.
Right.
Like you do have a chance of beating it the same way how I beat it.
Right.
So that's pretty much what I'm doing now. My bad, you was about to say.
So I was about to say, we want to know what these supplements is because I want to build my immune system.
What do you do
on
a daily? What's your daily regimen?
Okay, my daily thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like I like to drink, I like to smoke. I still do my regular thing.
Stuff,
you still gotta live life because at the end of the day,
bro.
It's not cancer just killing people. You can die from a car accident. You can die from any other thing about it. So you gotta continue to live your life. So what I do is, there it is. Sip that.
There you go.
Shit, I killed that. But what I do now is, man, what I try to do is I try to eat as good as possible during Monday through Friday. So whether it's, eat that breakfast, drink that shake, and try to eat dinner before 8 o'clock. So that's how I was able to, try to keep my weight down.
Okay.
Because I just lost a lot of weight, and that's from me being on a consistent, sticking to the gym.
Right.
But as far as if you want to lose weight, I don't care what nobody say. You got to eat breakfast in the morning, because when you eat breakfast in the morning, you're not as hungry during the day. Because that breakfast, like if you eat breakfast in the morning, it might hold you until 12 o'clock. And then 12 o'clock, so that's why I drink that shake, because I'm like, for dinner, I'm eating. I don't give a damn if I'm going to McDonald's.
You gonna eat your dinner?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat that dinner.
Now, not to cut you off, do you eat a heavy breakfast or just whatever? It's just something.
Well,
eat something.
Eat something, but try to make it, more of, even if you don't like oatmeal, pick a good healthy cereal.
Oh, something that's
you like. Eat that cereal, fill up on fruit, and then you should be good until about 12 or 1 o'clock.
Now, because I've always heard it's good to eat like a good hearty breakfast, because you're actually up throughout the day and you can burn that off throughout your day, versus eating super duper heavy at night and then you going to sleep and sleeping on it.
I'm not telling you to sit out here and eat motherfucking pancakes, eggs, sausage
every day.
Don't do that all the time. But it is times where you do want, pancakes, eggs, and sausage and all of that.
Yeah.
But you just you gotta stick to what works for you. And it's like I found out what works for me. Like drink as much water as you can. Even when I drink, like I don't like to drink until sometimes, you know, football season here.
Yeah.
You know, Thursday games come on.
We gonna throw back some drinks.
Yeah.
There we go.
But I don't know. You gonna be drinking because your team suck.
There you go. We weak. I'm waiting for basketball season. But you know, it's just all about doing everything in, you know, in a good
moderation.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. So that's just all it is. Like basically just sticking to it. You gotta work. I mean, you gotta do what works for you.
Okay. Now back to these supplements. What exactly do you take? You don't have to give an exact name, but just some of the stuff that you take.
One of the main supplements that I take, I posted it on my page, and it's the one that I try to take every night.
Okay.
And that's the Phyto Defense. The Phyto Defense, what that is you know how they tell everybody, you know, eat 6 fruits and vegetables a day. It's hard to get 6 fruits and vegetables in a day. Yeah. So what these supplements do is it replaces it of the stuff that you don't eat. So if you eat 2 fruits and 2 vegetables a day, that's even hard. If you do that, what the supplements do is it gives you everything else that you didn't eat. Right. So that way you get in your broccoli, your carrots in, you get in your broccoli, your carrots in, your fruit and everything. So that's what you want to do. So it's the Phyto Defense. I take the vitamin C's, the vitamin B. Like I take a multiple thing of vitamins, but the main thing is the Phyto Defense.
Okay.
So how many pills do you think you take in a day?
Let me see. A day I probably take about, I'm gonna say about 7 or 8. Because the Phyto Defense, it's a little pack, but it has about 6 pills in it.
Okay.
So I take all of that, and then when I'm at work, that's when I take the vitamin C, you know, the vitamin B, and all of that. So.
And where can these people find these? Where do you get your stuff from?
I have the health supplements. Actually, if you go to my page, the link is right in the bio. Okay. Where you can get that at. So
that's what's up. Hey, take y'all vitamins, man.
Take all of that, man.
Get your vitamins up.
I got my one-a-days, so I'll be taking one a day, you know. But I'm about to get on this Phyto Defense because I need that mess.
Yeah. Now look, I've always heard, and I actually I'm actually taking it now. Ashwagandha.
I never heard of that.
Never heard of ashwagandha?
What is that, Asian or Mexican?
No. It's actually some
African American stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically Ashwagandha. Kawanda is the chick.
Yeah, it's actually good for I think it's like vitamin D, vitamin C. It's something that Dr. Sebi had recommended that us black men take. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People say that the side effects of it is make you long and strong. Really? That's a side effect of it, but it's for vitamin D, vitamin C, and increase your increase your immune system, basically. But yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Ashwagandha.
Okay, I'm about to see what's up. You feel me? Great Sweats is coming soon, so I'm going to go and add something else.
Man, but look, man, I just wanted to personally, this is personal for me. I was just very interested in your story because you don't see a lot of young men our age, you know what I'm saying, be diagnosed with cancer and then let alone talk about it, feel had a confidence to talk about it. So just for that alone, just for you starting to talk about it on Instagram or wherever else, in YouTube or whatever, just for you doing that, man, I want to personally applaud you for that.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's huge. You know what I'm saying? Because that can send you get that kind of news at 14, 15. That can send you into an instant depression.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You could be like, "Fuck it, man, I'm out, bro." You know what I'm saying? But
mentally check out
for sure. But just for you fighting through that, man, and getting to where you at now, and all the stuff that you accomplished and what you're gonna do, I appreciate it. I appreciate your story, personally.
Thank you. I appreciate that too.
Yeah, man, for real.
I just want to say something too, like what's crazy about what I'm doing now is I was already doing this years ago. But the thing about it was I didn't feel comfortable talking to somebody about my story until they tell me, "Oh, I got an auntie that have cancer," and then I automatically go into telling them my story.
You can relate,
But the thing about it is, what I realize is it was a few weeks ago when I was talking about finding your passion and finding your purpose, right? What I'm starting to realize is a lot of the stuff that we were doing years ago, that's what we were supposed to be doing. This nigga Marv, when we was up in high school, I'm not shocked at what he's doing now with the clothes. Because this nigga was doing this years ago.
Yeah.
This nigga was
already in them.
This nigga was making shoes up in high school.
Yeah.
Like what I'm basically trying to say is like, I'm just now, you know, I'm probably a late bloomer and stuff, but just a lot of like when you start to think like, what was I doing before I was thinking about money?
Yeah.
That's probably what your passion is.
Yeah.
It could be hair, it can be clothes,
yeah.
it can be fitness and you know, health. Like
yeah.
That's what I really start to think on because and it took the quarantine to happen to me being off work for a while to start thinking like, damn, my mom made a joke and she was like, oh, I'm about to retire. So I started playing around. I was like, shit, I'm about to hang this shit up too. Right. And she was like, boy, you got 25 years left. And I started thinking like, damn.
I don't want to work that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, man, I started thinking like, I do not want to do what I'm doing for 25, you know, an extra 20, 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking, I was like, damn, like, what do I want to do? It's already the shit that I've been doing. Yeah. So that's just, you know, that's just what I wanted to add on to that. Like,
yeah.
So it won't take people a long time to find out what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I feel like, and I was the same way, bro. Like during the quarantine, me and this nigga sat down, and I'm like, bro, I want to start a podcast, bro. Yeah. Like, and I had been, and it's crazy how God worked. God Ben told me to do this.
See,
Ben told me a couple years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Before the big podcast, well, everybody got a podcast now at this point. You know what I'm saying? I was Ben supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once I tapped in with my boy, I'm like, ain't no other person I would rather do a podcast with than Marv. You know what I'm saying? Out of all my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Because even prior to this, I have my homegirls and homeboys calling me, we on the phone 2-3 hours, chopping it up. They telling me about their situation. I'm bouncing ideas off of them and telling them what's going on. Yeah. How can they fix this and that? I'm like, bro, I can do this. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It may not be financially benefiting me at this point, but I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, the consistency.
You gotta keep going, bro. And I feel like a lot of times people get discouraged when something isn't right now. You know, we in a right now era. Everything gotta happen right now. Everything is instantaneous. It's like, nah, anything worth having is worth waiting for, bro. You gotta be able to stick it out in the long run in order to see the results. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna work out in the gym in a week and be swole.
See that part.
You know what I'm saying?
See,
it don't work like that.
That part, like that's where I used to mess up at. See, it took me to do all this working out and the ATR shit to realize in other aspects where I was fucking up in my life. Like, I'm gonna start off with the gym. Like, I was, you know, work out for 2 months, don't see a change, and then the next thing you know, I'm like, man, I'm cool on that shit. I don't see enough change. But then I start realizing, you know, that's where I'm messing up in other aspects of my life. I'm starting shit and not finishing.
Yeah.
So now what I realize is, you know, it took me to do all the working out is, what I realize is, it's gonna be times where you're gonna put that work in and you ain't gonna see a change. But just because you don't see a change don't mean the change isn't happening.
Yeah, because it's inside out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get your insides right.
There it is right there.
Man, that's dope. Yeah. That's dope. But Marv, you want to add on to that, man?
No, I just feel the same way. Like you said, like, even with the clothing thing, I took a chance. I took a risk. Today I took a risk.
Yeah.
Has going crazy right now as we speak.
That
that motherfucker going crazy.
It's going crazy.
But like you say, you take a risk. Like you said, I've been doing this shit for a long time. I've been buying, like, during the pandemic, I sit there and I thought about where all my money was going. My money was going to Supreme every Thursday.
Yeah.
Every Thursday I'm buying something.
Yeah.
Every Thursday. Every time Killer Hype drop a hat, I was buying a hat. You even got a hat. You know what I'm saying? You even got some hats, right? I'm sitting here spending $75, $100, to $150 on a hat.
Rock our own shit.
And I'm like, shit. Until that fool didn't send me my hat and it took me 5 months, I probably would have never made a hat, bro.
Yep.
I was sitting here, I was like, bro, I want a red hat. I need a red hat. I need a red hat. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm about to just come up with my own hats. I go to the spot. They're like, oh, Marv. Shout out to the homie that took me over there. He's like, you really gonna do this? I said, let me just buy a couple hats. How many I gotta buy? He said 24. I said, okay, I'll buy 24 hats. He said, what do you want on it? I said, I don't know. Let me think about it. You know what? I want this. He's like, you're not gonna draw it out or nothing? I said, no, I have faith in what I think I want.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Till this day, bro, I don't really draw out shit. This shit, like, it was all in my mind, bro.
It was always there, though.
That's crazy,
It was
bro.
always there.
I believe
They
it.
like, what the fuck? Like, you could sit here, and you could grab a hat, and you could sit there like, damn, I wanted a Jordan hat. Okay, damn, well, we want 23, we want this, we want gold, we want this, and what color scheme? I could actually see, like, sometimes I don't even sleep at night, bro.
Because you be thinking.
Because I be thinking, and I gotta do it.
You got to.
They said, they like, damn, Marv, how many? I said, bro, I have literally over 50 colorways I did in a year. 50.
Yeah.
Your favorite hats don't come up with 50 in a year.
Sure.
It's like 50 in like 10 years.
Yeah, that's real.
So it's just like, bro, you just gotta keep that shit going. And whatever you want to fuck with, bro, you fuck with. Like you said, this make me happy.
Fine, call
regardless.
Yeah.
I'm cool because if you don't buy it, like I said, I make this shit for myself.
Yeah, see?
That's what I like. I like that motherfucker a lot. I like that motherfucker a lot. Oh, shout out to this one. Y'all ain't seen this one yet, but it's gonna come out soon. Little New York collaboration. But yeah, just bro, find your shit and stick to it. And you might not get paid for it. You might take a big ass risk, but it's all fucking worth it at the end. Like I said, I have faith. I feel like I don't have my celebrities yet.
Yeah.
But watch what y'all see tomorrow. I don't have my celebrities yet. But watch what y'all see tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself, bro.
Bet on yourself. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, we definitely appreciate you for tapping in with us today, man. Definitely appreciate you.
Cheers to you, brother. I appreciate you for coming out. Like I said, it takes some guts to go ahead and tell everybody your fucking story. Yeah. Like I said, look, I fuck with the ATR.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just wearing the shit just because. Even though you my boy, because I would have on my own shit.
Yeah, I believe it. Shit.
And I wear this motherfucker all the time. So, tomorrow, after a while, you're going to see me running this motherfucker. And I'm going to see your video again.
There it is.
Then I'm out here and I'm with it. So if y'all can, look, do me a favor. Go to this page. Not just my shit yet. Go ahead and get my shit. But you get his shit too.
What's it? ATR _
results 310.
Yeah. 310. All right, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead and get
my cup's gone, man.
Hey, because you a drinker.
Yeah, that shit was tasting good.
And look, shout out to Tequila Mendal, the only tequila that we drink. Make sure you go to yourfeelsme.com and cop the new hats. You know what I'm saying? And shit.
That shit. Hey. Hey. I'm gonna have to get. Hey, this gonna make me buy some Jordans right here. On me. This half fire.
Go ahead and get what y'all gotta get.
Yeah, man.
And like I said, these will be coming soon, but you'll see these a little later. And we out.
Just like that, we out.
This shot o'clock, we about to go up. White turn-ups on pull up. I see you mad, you gotta drink up.